Hello and welcome Universe Mode. This is Night Raw. It is the final Raw before WrestleMania. No longer do we count down the weeks, but now we count down the days. We count down the hours until WrestleMania. And on this episode of Monday Night Raw, we are looking to head into that grandest stage of them all with a damn big show. Before we get there, and you're seeing it right now, you see it there with our main event of the evening here tonight, and what a main event it is going to be. A steel cage match between Adam Cole and Marty Scurll. Last week didn't settle things, mostly due of course in the involvement of one Jinder Mahal, and now tonight they will properly look to deal with their issues in that steel cage. Both men desire and long for that win. Only one of them is getting it though, heading into WrestleMania. It's going to be a wild night of action here on Monday Night Raw, and oh God, instead of getting to that match, we're going backstage right now, because I'm hearing that Jinder Mahal has snapped backstage. And here we see Jinder with one of the stage hands. One of Aiden English's stage hands he's attacking. Of all the people he could have attacked, of all of those he would attack, he attacks a stagehand. Someone who he knows won't fight back against him. Someone who's incapable of fighting back against him. Jinder Mahal now with the stagehand in his clutches. And a coloss on the floor to that stagehand. Jinder Mahal has started off this Raw by completely losing his cool. Well, what a wild and weird way to get this episode of Raw underway. I mean, we're only a few days from WrestleMania, and Jinder Mahal has just gone, lost it, snapped off the deep end, whatever other words you want to use to describe Jinder Mahal. That is what has happened to him this close to WrestleMania. The thought of that triple threat match is finally getting to the modern day Maharaja. And he is not a fan of it. Well, that was certainly a very weird thing to see, to say the least. But we move on now to our opening contest here tonight. 8-man battle royal for the involving all 8 men in the United States Championship matchup this Sunday at WrestleMania. They will of course all be involved in an 8-man ladder matchup. And this one should be very interesting in terms of momentum, should be interesting in terms of what potential rivalries we could see heading into WrestleMania from all involved in these matches. I mean, the key thing that all these guys share in common is they all want to win. They all want to be United States champion. They all want to have that right to hold that crown. But of course, only one of them gets to have it, and it'll be very interesting to see which one it be. Will it be Daniel Bryan? Certainly the favorite everywhere we go, as we just saw here tonight, the crowd reacting strongly to the arrival of Daniel Bryan into this arena. Could it be this man as well? Could Jeff Hardy be on his way to the United States Championship? Could he be getting a grand prize in that belt? There's a potential for it to happen. Jeff Hardy heads towards the ring here in high spirits. He has been an adventurous superstar, should we say. I mean, he is known as the charismatic enigma, and he looks to head into WrestleMania, flurried around by ladders and other variety of weapons that he can use to his advantage. And I think if there was anyone in this matchup who could make the most out of those weapons, it would probably be Jeff Hardy. However, does that still make him a surefire favorite? No, I don't think it does. I think you need to be able to do more than just climb a ladder and be able to beat people up with the ladder to be considered the favorite. Here comes a man who only just got added to this matchup, basically at the final hour. Kassius Ohno has wound up with a WrestleMania match. And it should be a I think it's going to be a great opportunity for Ohno. You know, this is a guy who does absolutely deserve the shot as well. Proven his worth on Raw far more than once. And he gets his payment for it. He gets his reward in that opportunity to become the United States champion. So far, out of these three men, I would not oppose any of them becoming US champion. I think they all do deserve that right, but of course, as I said, only one man gets to hold the gold when we're all done here. Kassius, Ohno, of course, wanted to be him. Jeff Hardy wanted to be him. Daniel Bryan wanted to be him. The same can be said for everyone in this matchup. They all want it to be them. This 8-man battle royal can go some ways to finding out who's hot and who's not, I guess, heading into WrestleMania. Who's got what it takes to climb that ladder and become the United States champion? Who's in there just to almost fill up a spot? Who's there to disappoint, essentially, and not get their hands on that gold at all? 3 men in the ring right now, just waiting the arrival of the 4th, and it's indeed a man who has been wanting that United States Championship back from the very moment he lost it at the Royal Rumble. It is Cody Rhodes. This was, of course, originally meant to be Rhodes' WrestleMania rematch, but the Raw General Manager decided that had to be changed to make it something bigger, and bigger indeed he did make it by adding 6 other men into that match. Cody Rhodes, though, is not going to let the odds, the numbers game deter him. He's not going to let the odds of him winning put him off. It is all about Cody Rhodes wanting to be the United States champion. And if that means he has to beat up everyone in that match, climb that ladder and grab that title, then so be it. He will look to make that the case. One thing I think will be for certain at WrestleMania is that Rhodes will want to get his hands on Aiden English. Make no mistake about it, he wants to get his hands on him, he wants some revenge. And this man is a man who's practically snaked his way in to this battle royal. You know, he was kind of nowhere not that long ago, and now here he is getting ready for a big-time WrestleMania match for him. Taking on the likes of Jeff Hardy and Daniel Bryan, getting in their faces, taking their momentum essentially, and using it to his advantage. That is all, that is what the Bryan Kendrick has done. And look where it's got him, though. It's got him to WrestleMania, and it's got him a grand chance to be the US champion. Kendrick, though, of course, is a small man, nimble-framed, and if he takes quite a bit of a beating at WrestleMania, which I think everyone will, to be fair. You know, you take a few ladder shots in the face, you take whatever other weapons they may bring in the ring, it may deter you, and it may completely stop you from climbing up that ladder and becoming the United States champion. Though I think Kendrick, if Kendrick was to act in any way, he'd act almost in a slimy way. He would wait for his spot, and he would run up the ladder when no one's around. That would probably be the way Kendrick would go about it. He would not want to get in a one-on-one in that ring with anyone. He preferred to keep himself to himself, but of course he's got 2 rivals in that ring who he has caused some issues with, I think is the nicest way of putting it, in Daniel Bryan and Jeff Hardy. And here comes a man who has come full circle. Last year, he main evented WrestleMania, he won the World Heavyweight Championship. Now tonight, or rather this Sunday, he heads into WrestleMania at the start of the show, looking to become the United States champion. Yes, the 8-man battle, the 8-man ladder match will open WrestleMania this year. Let's be honest, was there any other opener that could get you up on your feet and be as high octane as that one? I don't think so, but Breeze heads towards the ring here, looking for this one. You see the seriousness from Breeze. Last year was all about Prince Pretty. Last year was all about his cockiness. 2017 to 2018 has changed Tyler Breeze. He is now back to his serious, he is in a serious phase. He is all about business. He's all about capturing those titles. He's all about wanting to be United States champion for the 2nd time. Breeze has an immaculate record right now at WrestleMania, 2-0. And winning another match here at WrestleMania would cement his legacy as one of the greatest WrestleMania performers in this universe. I have said it time and time again, the only thing that, the only singles accomplishment that Tyler Breeze has not achieved really is winning the Money in the Bank. And winning this ladder match here at WrestleMania, that is pretty damn close to a Money in the Bank victory. Breeze has done almost everything else you can. King of the Ring, the Royal Rumble, a world title, a mid-card title if you want to call it that. Breeze is one of the best to do it in this universe, and he wants to be champion again. And if it means he has to go through this man, then so be it. Indeed, he will. He's gone through him once. He beat him by countout 2 weeks ago. He will look to overcome him again here tonight and again at WrestleMania. The powerhouse of that matchup that we will see at WrestleMania. Lars Sullivan. The cherry-picked boy, shall we say, of the Raw general manager. Lars Sullivan does not fly the flag of Raw necessarily, more than he flies the flag of Dara Ronaldo heading into WrestleMania. And once again, the esteemed general manager is not here for his own show. I know, he's immaculate at these types of things. Lars Sullivan, of course, took out Kassius Ohno last week on Raw as well, following his victory over Aiden English. Hit him with the freak accident and seemed to be feeling pretty damn confident once again, but we'll see what that'll all mean. I mean, Lars has got to go into this battle royal here and got to try and outlast everyone. He's got to go through WrestleMania and try and climb, not only beat everyone up, but climb up that ladder as well. Big guy and a ladder usually doesn't go well together. But Lars still seems ready for WrestleMania. He still seems ready for that chance. And of course, I mean, when you are hand-picked by the Raw general manager, you are going to get a lot of chances. That's for certain. Now, with 7 men standing in and around the ring, we await the final one. We await the 8th. And in some senses, the most important of them all in this WrestleMania match. He has seen one of his stagehands be attacked backstage, but that should not deter him. Aiden English comes out to the ring here. Bar the United States Championship for the reason that Aiden English has left it backstage. He believes that with all these hooligans and scallywags around at ringside, there's a fear that if one of them gets eliminated, they could steal his United States Championship. But Aiden does not want that to be the case, and he knows that it will be the closest they come to that title. The fear of people climbing up that ladder and getting their hands on his title at WrestleMania is disgusting to think about. Aiden English does not want such a thought running through his mind. He does not want any grubby hands touching the United States Championship. Only his hands deserve to be on that belt. And at WrestleMania, Aiden English will make sure that is certain and retain his United States Championship to keep it just. Bold move by Aiden to not bring his title out here, but if he thinks he's going to retain it, then why not let him be as stupid as he wants to. All 8 men now in the ring, and the cluster begins here. This one's going to be a difficult one to read and see how it's going. Right. Let's see what we can tell already. Well, Cody Rhodes is in trouble in the turnbuckle, as is Tyler Breeze, as is Kassius Ohno. Half the field could be on its way out here if things go a bit random. Breeze is hanging on there, as does Rhodes. And oh no, Aiden now pulling on, or trying to kick him out. That didn't work out the way he wanted it to. Breeze stays in it. Let's see what happens here. We got the Bryan Kendrick reeling against the ropes already. Counters Lars Sullivan though and kicks him in that leg. Oh no, now it chops in the turnbuckle to Daniel Bryan. Clubs away at him as well. Oh, painful backbreaker there by Lars Sullivan. Champion up against the ropes right now, but however, a little bit of cluster going on allows him to stay in. Daniel Bryan in treacherous territory there. Up and oh, almost went out. Hangs in there. Aiden looking to kick him out here, but it's not going to happen. Aiden now looking to try and get rid of Jeff Hardy. What a big elimination this would be for the United States Champion. Lars Sullivan looking to try and get rid of the Bryan Kendrick. Hardy hangs in. Oh no, eliminated. Maybe Breeze. Oh, and Kendrick eliminated as well. Breeze might have been hoping for some revenge for the Royal Rumble, but that wasn't going to be the case. Ohno is eliminated along with Kendrick. We're already down to 6 in this one. In the blink of an eye, quarter of the field has been eliminated. Breeze trying to recover underneath the ropes there, give himself some time here. Bryan heading towards him though, doesn't seem to be so welcoming of that. Jeff Hardy and Lars Sullivan right now really in center screen, but Cody Rhodes now wants a part of the charismatic enigma. Daniel Bryan and Tyler Breeze still going out in the turnbuckle. Cody Rhodes are going to try and get rid of Jeff Hardy here. Looking to try and power him out. Bryan stays in it. Hardy does so as well. Took him a little while longer to get himself off the shoulders there of Cody Rhodes, but he is still in this one. Meanwhile, the United States Champion is in trouble here as Lars Sullivan is clubbing away at him. Breeze sends Bryan seated down there. Might not be the most, it's certainly not the most sensible tactic to try and get him out. Get him over that top rope, but Bryan really struggling to counter Breeze here. Former two-time world champion looking pretty good right now. Oh, Aiden could be in big trouble here. Lars Sullivan looking to get rid of him here. Lars Sullivan looking to dump him out. Not going to happen just yet. Rhodes and Breeze in the turnbuckle. An old rivalry rekindled there. They had their final match between the two. Well, not their final, but the most recent match between the two a few weeks ago, in which Breeze came out on top. Counter there. And that allows time to recover there for Tyler Breeze and Cody Rhodes. That allows them to stay in it. Ohno and Kendrick, of course, the only two eliminated thus far. Aiden English could be added to that list here as Daniel Bryan looks to try and hoof him out here over the top rope. He's got him seated up on that. Well, already seated, but laying up over that top rope here. Could he be going? The United States Champion able to club his way and hang in there as well. Something in the corner here planned by Tyler Breeze. Beauty shot to Rhodes. Aiden English gets dumped out by Daniel Bryan. The champion is gone, and Rhodes may well be going with him. That beauty shot was all he could take. And again, another two are dumped out. Hardy, Breeze, Bryan, and Sullivan are the final four in this battle royal. Bryan now going after Lars Sullivan, looking to whittle it down to 3. Daniel Bryan with Lars Sullivan in his clutches. Exploder suplex over the top rope. Lars Sullivan is out of here. What an elimination there by Daniel Bryan. And now we are down to these three men. The three, arguably, three of the favourites heading into this Sunday. And now two of them looking to gang up on Jeff Hardy. Hardy stays in it, however. Great job there by Jeff Hardy to stay in it. Daniel Bryan, though, with two rocket eliminations. Lars Sullivan and then... Sorry, Aiden English and then Lars Sullivan. Great stuff. But now he's the victim of the 2-on-1 assault here. Bryan thinking smart, though. Rolls out of the ring. Gives himself some time to work with. Meanwhile, Hardy and Breeze continue to square off here one-on-one. Up on that second rope goes Jeff Hardy. Hits down with a splash here. The only man up on his feet. Could do with getting Breeze out, but he's not going to look for it. Swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy. And Breeze could well be out on his feet. Jeff Hardy carries him, or drags him rather, to the ropes. But Breeze is still fighting in. He has survived too many battle royals. He has survived the Royal Rumble. He knows what it takes to hang in here. Clubbing away into the ribs repeatedly. Jeff Hardy not really looking for the elimination there. Uppercut now by Bryan, but this is allowing Breeze to stay alive in this one. Oh, Daniel Bryan. German suplex there. Hardy looks to roll out now. Breeze still hadn't recovered. Bryan has him. And Bryan with another exploder suplex. Dumping Tyler Breeze up and over. The Royal Rumble victory did not help Breeze there. Bryan full steam ahead right now as we're down to the final two. It is Bryan and Hardy. Two of the men arguably with the most momentum heading into this Sunday. And they are the final two in this one. Bryan up on that second rope right now, waiting for Hardy to recover. And here he is. Jeff Hardy pulling himself up to his feet. Bryan in with a drop kick there, but smashed his head into the floor. Hardy able to retreat away into a turnbuckle now, but this one is still going on here. Looking for the boot into the gut. Didn't work. Great strength there by Hardy, and he pushes Bryan back. Either one of these two men could be the winner right now. Just all about which one it will be. Jeff Hardy sends Daniel Bryan into the turnbuckle there. Clubbing blow, looked for something, countered. Bryan sends him into the turnbuckle now. Bryan could be looking to eliminate half the field before WrestleMania. Actually, he's already done that, hasn't he? Ohno, English, Sullivan, Breeze. We're looking to eliminate all but what? 2 people in this matchup. Hangs on though. Does Jeff Hardy. These 2 men another stare off now. They know they've got to try and get the win, but they know they don't want to exhaust themselves before WrestleMania. Bryan off the ropes now, double axe handle. Hardy rolls out of the way quick as he can. The blow continues there by Bryan, but he is slow to continue striking here. Up on the shoulders now. Is he thinking airplane spin? Indeed he is. I'm not too sure how effective this is. Yeah, your opponent will be dizzy, but he'll probably fall down as well. Or you'll just dump him down like that. Bryan lifts up Hardy here, and Jeff Hardy really is 100% reeling. I don't know if he's recovered. Bryan going to look for the elimination here for the victory in this Battle Royal. What a performance it could be by Daniel Bryan if he wins. Hardy staying in it, however, denying the opportunity for Daniel Bryan to be victorious just yet, but he's digging the boot into the gut, trying to push him out. Hardy with what he's got left, clubbing at the leg there to stay in this one. Big punch there by Jeff Hardy, and another one to Daniel Bryan. How much more do either man have left this close to WrestleMania? How much more do they want to exert this close to WrestleMania? What a DDT there. Jeff Hardy picks up Bryan and a drop kick, but it's not exactly helping him get rid of Bryan right now. He needs to hoof him over that top rope in any way he can. Sends him into the turnbuckle. Jeff Hardy has it lined up. Close on over the top rope. Jeff Hardy wins! Daniel Bryan eliminated half the field, but it's Jeff Hardy who reaps the rewards of victory. Job done there for the charismatic Enigma. Heading into WrestleMania, Jeff Hardy has the momentum going for him, but does that mean he will be United States champion? It is a lot different throwing opponents over the top rope than climbing a ladder and trying to retrieve a United States championship. But what we learned with all 8 men in the ring at one time is that Jeff Hardy can be the last man standing. Will that be the case at WrestleMania? We will find out if that is true or not. And we are getting ever so closer. That big time 8-man ladder match. Aiden English might want to clutch his United States Championship close to him for whatever time he has left. Well, we're due a match up next where we'll actually decide who the #1 contender will be coming out of WrestleMania, essentially. So they will get the first shot of the new United States champ. Never mind. Never mind. There's no need for me to explain it. It's happened again. Jinder Mahal has got one of the opponents. Jinder Mahal is now attacking The Miz. Oh my God, he's got him right in his clutches. Jinder Mahal with The Miz backstage here at the interview said it's become a complete husk of its former self. It's been torn apart. Powerbomb there by Jinder on nothing but a concrete floor. The Miz was prepping for his match and now is the victim of the assault of Jinder Mahal. And is in for the receipt, much the same as that stagehand. Kick in the gut now. Jinder Mahal, no care who it is, the Colossus to The Miz. Jinder has let another one fall down. The world champion has gone way off the deep end. And this whole thing is falling apart in front of us just days before WrestleMania. Days before the grandest stage of them all, and everything we know is falling apart. Oh my God, it's just got even worse. This ain't even what's supposed to happen. This ain't even what's... Oh, come on. Can we have just 2 minutes of calm around here? Rosemary jumping. The Raw, her #1 contender for the Raw Women's Championship. Rosemary jumping Paige right now in the ramp. Clubbing away at a #1 contender here. Paige was going to be going one-on-one with Gail Kim, but that's just been thrown out the window now. These 2 women are fighting one another just a few days before their hardcore match at WrestleMania. And here they go now, clubbing and striking away at each other on the ramp. Paige, tilt-a-whirl, neck breaker there. And the fight is on here in the entrance ramp between these two bitter rivals. Paige wants to roll her into the ring for a second here to try and prove a point. Rosemary, though, she ain't interested. Forearm shot there. Saving the ring, it seems, for WrestleMania, because we're going back outside. The referee can stand there all he wants. There ain't going to be no match for him to call, but it might be fitting if he tries to get some people to split these two women apart here. Paige almost caught with a high kick there. Counters with a crucifix there on the outside. And these two women are really starting to get at each other's nerves. Really starting to brawl. This close to WrestleMania, you can tell just how much these two hate each other. Rosemary standing in amongst the crowd here, as if she's calling Paige towards her. Uppercut there by Paige now, and the brawl really is on here in between these fans. In this tiny row here, and again, Paige is sent over the barricade, and oh, the missed air of Rosemary comes out. Knee in the gut now. These two women continue to brawl all the way up the ramp. Not up the ramp, sorry, all the way through this little section of the crowd here. Knees and strikes being given off just before WrestleMania. It's not something either woman can afford to do, but it's something that they desire. The feeling of beating the other one up right now is what they cherish the most. Head first there goes Rosemary. And oh, a big uppercut now. These two women are going all the way up here, all the way through the crowd. Back up to that entrance ramp. They both ran down a strike at one another. There is no separating these two right now, and there'll be even less to separate them at WrestleMania. Everything they're doing here tonight will be perfectly legal at that event. Only it'll be for the Raw Women's Championship. And everything and more will be on the line between these two women as they strike and claw at one another now. Neither can gain the advantage over the other. It is complete chaos ensuing here, this close to their bitter showdown. Paige and Rosemary just brawling with one another right now. The crowd on their feet here at the sight of this. Paige runs in, tilt-a-whirl neck break. Oh, Rosemary counters it, and Paige's neck bounces off the concrete there. These two women hate one another. They despise one another. And at WrestleMania, they look to try and end one another's careers. The stomps here by Rosemary continue clambering on here to Paige. Neither woman can gain a ground over the other. Kick in the gut here now, but it's all just falling apart. The brawl continues on, and there is no end in sight between these two now. It's going to be exactly the same at WrestleMania. It's going to be exactly the same when these two women meet in that Extreme Rules match. Rosemary wants this one to be on the ramp. She wants everyone to see the finale here to this brawl, it seems. And Paige will walk up with her as if this is a duel between people who respect one another. Rosemary clattering off the stage there, falling to the concrete below. And the Raw Women's Champion took one hell of a fall, but she's right back up to her feet and colliding right back with her challenger into the lighting rig there. And these two are going to continue brawling with one another, make no mistake about it. They're getting closer and closer now, with every second that passes, to fighting each other at WrestleMania. This brawl is continuing on here. Rosemary, though, is hightailing it. She's going to make Paige wait for WrestleMania, but Paige is running in tow after her. And we were about to continue on with the Rosemary and Paige brawl, but there's too much chaos going on backstage because Jinder Mahal's at it again now. Jinder Mahal has Daniel Bryan. Bryan, who was in the parking lot, has been blindsided by Jinder now before before his WrestleMania match. Daniel Bryan only just recovering from being the runner-up, and Jinder Mahal has completely gone after him here. No care or remorse for who it is, just so long as Jinder can beat them down, and that's exactly what he's doing here. Daniel Bryan relentlessly being sent into the bottom of that car now. Oh my god. Jinder Mahal has completely and utterly smashed it off the deep end. He is dragging Bryan to where he wants him to go. This is taking things too far now, Jinder. Jinder, you need to stop. Jinder Mahal with Daniel Bryan up on that car. No way. A power bomb onto the windscreen. Jinder Mahal just did that. This close to WrestleMania. The modern day Maharaja has completely lost it. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I just don't know where we go or what to say or anything. I just don't know. This has fallen apart. Everything has just completely crumbled. I know it was only supposed to be a 4-match card, and the reason why, well, I never got to explain, but I wasn't expecting us to only have 2 matches, and for there to be total chaos throughout this entire card. Jinder Mahal is attacking everyone within eyesight of him. Rosemary and Paige were finally broken apart as we were witnessing the Bryan and Jinder, well, not even fight, it was just an assault by Jinder Mahal. And now we have come to our main event. Marty Scurll and Adam Cole in a steel cage. This is a match between 2 guys who hate each other so greatly that no referee actually wanted to do this match. Even though the only way to win this matchup will be by pinfall or submission, no referee wanted to be in a steel cage with these 2 men. The count will be made from outside of the ring, but no referee will be in that ring with those men. They are too scared, and I don't, in a way, I don't blame them. And after everything we've seen tonight, I wouldn't be surprised if a referee didn't want to get in the ring, because for all we know, they could go backstage and suddenly be at the grasp of Jinder Mahal and start being attacked by him. Well, we are here tonight for our main event right now. Marty Scurll and Adam Cole in a steel cage. Of course, nothing was settled last week due to the involvement of Jinder Mahal, but that ain't gonna happen tonight. Certainly not during the match anyways. Jinder Mahal is too busy watching backstage, is too busy assaulting everyone he sees backstage to get involved with this one, but his 2 WrestleMania opponents just days away from the event are busy, or about to be busy anyway, tearing each other's faces off for the right to be victorious. And as that cage comes down, as the 2 men stare at one another, and the bell rings, here we go, between these 2 bitter rivals. Only one of them gets to be victorious this close to WrestleMania. Who is it going to be? Who is going to win in this steel cage match? That is the big question waiting to be answered. And here we go for our main event. A quick, very quick point I want to get on. You may not have seen the Bullet Club or the Brood here tonight. That is because they are not here. They have not been here. The Raw General Manager has let them be. Oh, look at this super kick, though, by Adam Cole in the jaw. And that will be that. That will be all I get to explain outside of this matchup, because Jesus Christ, this matchup is on here between these 2 men. And it's already getting pretty damn personal. Scurll with a reversal there to Adam Cole. And I'm wondering how long we'll have to wait before that cage really starts to become involved in this matchup. Marty Scurll here with an early dragon sleeper on Adam Cole now looking, and you got to imagine, because there's no DQs or anything along those lines, this isn't, you know, your usual wear down. This is a chokehold being applied by Scurll, especially someone with a mindset of the villain. As I said before, you know, pinfalls and submissions, it has to be to win this one, but don't be surprised if they maybe decide that they want to climb up this structure. They want to hit a big move off the top. Don't be surprised if that ends up being the case. Strength there of Adam Cole, runs into the turnbuckle and then back with a power slam to Scurll. And make no mistake about it, so far there's hardly been any psychology. There's hardly been any plans for wrestling. There's just been, how much can we kick smoke out of each other before WrestleMania? Adam Cole with a super kick there, and he goes into an early cover. Count being made on the outside, of course. And here goes Cole now with his strikes. Countered though by Scurll. Atomic drop there to Adam Cole. Reeling in the pain of it. Well, now into the turnbuckle he goes, courtesy of the villain. Perches him up high here. Something dangerous could happen with that steel cage so precariously close to them. Off the top rope here. A cutter by Scurll. Looks for something there, but Adam Cole just ain't interested. He powers his way out of it. And he goes up to the second rope now. Senton splash down onto Marty Scurll. The steel cage almost bringing out the worst in these two men, because it's making them be that bit more evil. It's making them just stop caring for each other's well-beings, and it's making them just swing at one another, not plan out how they're going to win. Up on that second rope now goes Marty Scurll, looking to return the favor to Adam Cole here. He's flying through the air with that big-time drop kick. Oh, look at this now by Scurll. Oh, painful move. Follows it through into a roll-up there. But it's an early kick out by Adam Cole. Oh, but Scurll gives him no time to recover. Rolls through in the Alabama slam into the... Oh, the neck breaker over his knee. Marty Scurll could be in position for everything he wants, but he's countered there by Adam Cole. Cole now sent into the steel cage by Marty Scurll. But it's Adam Cole who grabs onto the villain again. Adam Cole who takes him towards the ropes again, and it's Adam Cole throwing him into the turnbuckle, into the steel cage even. Flesh meeting steel there. Just what Adam Cole wanted as he hits the super kick, but Scurll able to crawl away here, pull himself up to the ropes. Even after taking the signature super kick, he survives, but another trip into the steel cage wall awaited him. And now they're starting to get vicious with one another. Now the big guns really are starting to come out here. Scurll, super kick! Wow! They've been trading that move back and forth with one another. Well, I just think that Marty Scurll hit the biggest one he could have on Adam Cole. Marty Scurll, though, did not look for the cover. Instead, he looked to remain in control of this matchup. Instead, he looked to continue the assault here onto Adam Cole, and indeed he is doing a strong job of that one right now, taking it to the arm of his fellow challenger. Oh, and Scurll's gonna go on a road again, winds through after that Alabama slam into that again, neck breaker onto the knee. And could it be the lead up to what Scurll wants? Maybe he was thinking crossface chicken wing there. Adam Cole certainly was not. Cole now going to the turnbuckle. He looks to strike with a move even bigger than that super kick we just saw. Panama Sunrise is countered by Scurll. Atomic drop. Oh no, countered in retaliation by Adam Cole. Step up Enziguri. And down goes the villain. These two men throwing everything out to be victorious here. These two men risking everything for the win on the other, wearing themselves out just to be the winner. And again, Scurll goes into that steel cage, and the blood now really beginning to trickle down the face of the villain. Adam Cole, though, is not letting up. He's waited too long to get his hands on Scurll for it to mean something. Super kick again. Oh my God. A second to Adam Cole's jaw. And Scurll again has chosen to not go for the cover here. Once more, breaking down that neck of Adam Cole. Again, the super kicks. And now this. Adam Cole has been through torment. Adam Cole has been through hell. Adam Cole, though, is still fighting on. And Scurll can't believe it. He has launched everything he can think of at Adam Cole, and the man is still fighting on. Face first there. Where Marty Scurll, and Adam Cole now is just flying shots away at that open wound. This is what he's waited for. This all means too much to him. Adam Cole cannot bear that thought anymore. Adam Cole needs to put Marty Scurll away before WrestleMania, and he's looking to do it. He puts him in the turnbuckle. Cole now off the ropes. Super kick. Off the ropes again. Super kick by Cole. And one more time. Super kick to Scurll. 3 super kicks to the villain. And Adam Cole is set to want to end this. Panama Sunrise. Look at the way in which Scurll folds over on himself, leaning against the cage wall, the blood pouring down his face. But Adam Cole ain't done. Vengeance is on the mind of Adam Cole, and he is striking with that vengeance as well. A second Panama Sunrise. And as Marty Scurll lays in the middle of the ring, completely out of it, Cole calls for a third Panama Sunrise. 1, 2, 3. Adam Cole has beaten Jinder Mahal, has beaten Marty Scurll even, but at what cost? And Adam Cole runs straight at Jinder Mahal and straight into that knee there. Adam Cole, I don't think he has anything left within him to fight, and Jinder knows it, and Jinder is thriving on it. Adam Cole gave his all in that steel cage. And for what? So Jinder Mahal could have him after the match. But here comes Cole now. Cole looking to go after the world champion now, just days before their meeting at WrestleMania. Scurll has been taken care of. Can he do the same with Jinder here? No, Jinder with a neck breaker. And he drags Adam Cole now. Drags him up the ramp. Drags him to the stage where everyone can see what Jinder Mahal has in store for Adam Cole and for WrestleMania. Adam Cole is stuck and with nowhere to go. And much the same as everyone tonight, they will feel the wrath of the Coloss, Jinder Mahal. With the Coloss to Adam Cole. Scurll is down. Cole is down. Jinder stands at the end of it all. This is disheartening. This is sickening. This will be settled at WrestleMania.